You are watching the Plant Services Fundamental Video Series, Electrical Safety. This video is brought to you by our sponsors, VersaReel Blue by Conductix Wampler and Avo Institute by Megger. More information on our sponsors will be provided later. You can also find company and product information provided in the information section below.
Is your facility ready for an OSHA inspection? Last year, OSHA conducted more than 33,400 workplace inspections, its most in 4 years. Electrical safety-related issues also made the top 10 list of OSHA's most cited violations for the year. These violations can carry high costs for industrial businesses. In June, OSHA leveled fines of nearly $280,000 against a smelting company in Arizona after 3 workers at the company suffered severe burns from an arc flash. Also last year, an Illinois-based metal treating company was fined more than $180,000 for health and safety violations after a worker was electrocuted while using a damaged portable lamp. When workers don't believe that their organization takes electrical safety as seriously as prescribed in national standards, they may opt for unsafe workarounds because they do not fear repercussions. Alternately, they may seek to exit their department or the company out of concern for their personal safety, taking their training and valuable skill sets with them in the process. At a time when manufacturers are in desperate need of skilled talent to fill labor gaps, and the U.S. unemployment rate is hovering around a 50-year low of 3.5%, industrial businesses can't afford to have workers off the job involuntarily due to injury or walking out the door because of safety concerns, especially those that arise from preventable electrical safety issues. Arc flash, which occurs when an electric current passes through an air gap between 2 electrodes, is one of the most serious electrical safety hazards that industrial production facilities face. Temperatures in an arc flash event can reach up to 35,000 degrees Fahrenheit, with the heat and explosion generated potentially causing severe burns, temporary or permanent vision or hearing damage, or death. In the most recent Plant Services Electrical Safety Survey, 23% of respondents indicated that they personally have been involved in an arc flash incident, and 60% said they knew someone who had. Nearly 1/3, 32%, said that they had not received training on NFPA 70E. NFPA 70E specifies that employers and industry must conduct an arc flash risk assessment to determine whether an arc flash hazard exists, and, if so, to determine the boundary of an arc flash, the level of personal protective equipment that workers must use, and appropriate related work safety practices. These assessments are complex, and it's crucial to start by conducting an arc flash incident energy analysis, possibly with the help of a third party that specializes in electrical safety analysis and standards compliance. Any arc flash study should be performed and certified by a licensed professional electrical engineer. In the event of an arc flash incident, OSHA will look for documentation that an accurate arc flash analysis has been performed. A final written report from the engineer or engineers conducting an arc flash study will include incident energy calculations, electrical one-line drawings showing incident energy levels at specific points, and recommendations for mitigating arc flash hazards. One of the most important and effective ways to reduce arc flash hazards is to increase the distance between workers and potential arcing sources. Workers can be injured 10 feet away from where an arc flash occurs, and technologies that let a worker be or move outside of an established arc flash boundary before a circuit breaker is opened or closed can provide vital protection. In addition, an appropriate level of personal protective equipment provides a vital and always necessary layer of protection against injury or death in the event of an arc flash incident. PPE also is the final layer of protection. More effective, and according to NFPA 70E, of top priority in mitigating arc flash risks is the elimination of the risk altogether, or minimizing workers' exposure to it. Just like anything else in your facility, your arc flash hazard mitigation plan needs regular maintenance. It's crucial to revisit your arc flash analysis whenever your facility's electrical system is modified or updated. At a minimum, the analysis should be reviewed every 5 years. Above all, communicate. Carefully planned out arc flash avoidance measures mean nothing if workers don't understand what they're supposed to do and, moreover, why they're supposed to do it. In fact, number 2 on the list of the most cited OSHA violations for last year was hazard communication. Workers not being made aware of and trained on the job hazards. Workers need to know that deviation from electrical safety rules will not be tolerated, that supervisors or management will not look the other way, so long as no injury occurs and production isn't affected.
VersaReel Blue Motorized Bluetooth Cable Reel is CUL US listed, FCC approved. It is easy to install, can be used with a smartphone app, and requires no ladders or aerial lifts to access cables. Visit conductix.us to learn more. Avo Training Institute electrical safety training courses include NFPA 70E Electrical Safety for Industrial Facilities, National Electrical Code for 2020, and changes for 2020. Visit avotraining.com to learn more.